This is a guy who's a fourth down.
Instead, it's Castellanos. Reaches the ball out at the goal line. He's in. That's a BC touchdown. What a statement drive by the down and goal back to the 13. Castellanos down for Ward at the pylon. He slips inside for another. And they will snap it. Not a hard count. A sidearm lob, and it's intercepted. Max Tucker down the sideline. Inside the 10-yard line.
Like panic in this situation, trying to create some momentum.
Castellanos to the goal line, and BC converts.
Corner. That's a smart play call by Mike Norvell.
Fortier again. Fights his way through contact. All the way to the end zone.
Pounds Joshua Farmer, 6'3", 318.
Robichaux up the middle with a flag down. His era at Boston College begins with a win against a ranked opponent for BC for the first.
Like the pressure on downs like this. Just a four-man rush into a dangerous window. Bringing the pressure here. Bowers to the end zone. And Waring. Bulldozing is McMorris blocking. McMorris loose. It is caught by Kyle Wells. Touchdown, Cal. While we were trying to figure all that out, Cal with a big sack on first down. Their 7th of the night for Wharton up top isolated. Bowers trying to run it for the score. Airborne touchdown! I love that, Mink is getting the credit, but that ball is loose. It is scooped up. And Garen Brown to get ready for Colorado and still try to get in this Pac-12 championship race after this difficult loss. One of the biggest wins in the last 40 years for the Cal Golden Bears.
So far, it's 2 carries for Smith. Under pressure. Jennings stripped by T.J. Parker. Clemson says it has the ball, and the Tigers watch the football.
And then he turns over and then recovers it himself. What a tremendous play.
Roberts is a defensive end, and he's 295 pounds. Looked like a design quarterback draw. Instead, it's a pass and a touchdown. Klubnik, quick throw down to the goal line. Touchdown, Jake Brenningstool.
Eric Carter, Wade Woodaz, and Sammy Brown.
Design run for Jennings. He has a hole down the sideline and into the end zone. Of Mustangs across the line of scrimmage, then several drop out. Down the seam, Wesco breaks free and scores. Get back in the game. He has his receiver open after the fake touchdown. Just to 60 on a chilly night. Klubnik, look out, he's sacked. Back in his own territory. Play here, 3rd and goal. They bring pressure. Touchdown, Jake Brenningstool. Particularly lately. Jennings on 3rd down. Back shoulder hitting there. Touchdown. Mouse. Not much pressure. Jennings, side of the end zone. Touchdown. Really not a factor. Snap and hold are good. That one is good. At the buzzer. Clemson wins the ACC.
On 3rd down so far. Klubnik with a great play fake. Dumps it off Shipley in for the Clemson touchdown. Clemson going to bring pressure. Duke runs the ball, and the ball is fumbled. And it's recovered by Makuba. Design run for Leonard, and he's able to break a tackle and get the first down and more. Leonard inside the 20, stiff arms a defender inside the 5 and into the end zone. It's a touchdown. What a play by Ryan. His first career attempt, and this one's no good. Missed it wide to the left. The ball's on the ground. Duke tried to pick it up. I think the Blue Devils got it anyway. They tried to pick it up and run with it, and now a fight for it under the pile. Trey Freeman tried to scoop and score after the failed exchange between Klubnik and Shipley. And it looks like Duke has the ball. They do. Blue Devil football, they get a takeaway. Mouth again, fumbles the ball. And it's picked up by Stinson at the 20. Stinson being chased by Klubnik in midfield. Klubnik tracks him down and maybe saves a touchdown. Another run play. Moore trying to get the edge. He's inside the 5. Turns it upfield into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Shifting into the backfield, pass play. Leonard, end zone, it's caught. 2 points. Calhoun is in, 21-7. You're going to be hearing it a lot for the rest of the season. Waters, inside the 10. Waters making a house call with the exclamation point on this one.
The time is what Mike Elko would say.
Riley Leonard takes a knee. It's one of the biggest wins in Duke football history. Down goes Clemson. The Devils win it 28.
Fourth down from the 2-yard line. Daniels scanning, now trying to create. He'll be dropped back at the 15. Travis has been dialed in on 3rd down tonight. There's a slant on 1st down. Catch made by Coleman. Deion Coleman, his first touchdown. As their defense wasn't set, they play fast and score. Trey Bradford barrels in, and the Bayou Bengals and Travis had to pump fake. Throws it into traffic and gives it right back to LSU. Portis Kane again. This time he dives into the end zone and LSU takes the lead. Making use of the looping throw for the end zone. Battle. Coleman. Touchdown. Went up and now playing fast. Just walking in the end zone is Jordan Travis. Travis on the move and he flips it wide open. Bell makes an impact play as a receiver, and Florida's standing around, banging into the end zone, and they tack on more. That's Jaheim Bell who scores. Full voice here. There's a long throw, and the catch is made by Brian Thomas, who escapes, and LSU is going to break the scoring streak of 31-0 with their first point.
Haynes, jump cut, end zone, touchdown. Number 1 target, Xavier Restrepo. He looks that way. Instead, it's up the seam. And in stride, he's got Elijah Arroyo. Oh, the tight end. Eyes on the end zone. There's the Canes. Screen, Rutherford, hoping for a tunnel. Goal line. Is he in? Touchdown. Different players that have carried the football today in a big 3rd down. And a lob to the end zone. It's a 50-50. Ward, another one-on-one. Drops it over the shoulder of Isaiah. And it's King. Touchdown. Blitz coming. They pick it up. Ward takes a shot down the sideline. In stride. He's got a very high probability pathway to the ACC championship game and could very easily be a college football playoff team. But they absorbed their first loss of the season, and what a scene it was.
9. Plummer has to step up in the pocket. To the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cards! 2nd and 7. 8-gap pressure. Estime picks it up, lofting it inside the 10. And Faison's got it. Jawar Jordan hits the hole off right tackle. Jordan, here he goes! This place is gonna rock!
Great adjustment.
Gonna keep it on the ground with Jordan inside the 10, into the end zone! Oh! For late drama. We've had plenty of it in recent weeks with the Irish. Hartman, intercepted! Devin Neal on the return. Through it. And they're taking down Hartman again. 4th. Sprint right. Pressure Adam. And into the end zone is Mitchell Evans. And there's Merriweather. Goes for 17 yards. Ball is up in the air and intercepted. And that's how it's going to end with the 2nd for Devin Neal. So Devin Neal, who had the interception earlier, gets his 2nd of the night. And that is 3 interceptions.
Rozier again lobbing far side of the end zone. Barrios. Touchdown Miami. Jones motions out. Canes only rush 3. Throw high. There's the pick. Jaquan Johnson will be the first. Approach from Mark Brick calling the play so far. Rozier again darts up the middle. Slips out of a tackle. Stutter steps. Scores. Adams is back in the game. Book delivers a dart. Intercepted. Look out. Trajan Bandy, the true freshman. Break out the chain. He's got it. Trying to get the edge. Touchback. Dives to the pylon. Touch. Wimbush again harassed and sacked. That was Trent Harris showing some speed. Blitz again. Wimbush lobs it for the end zone. Jump ball. Touchdown. Going up and getting the football there is Alize. Go up and get that ball in the end zone. Blindside. Ball taken away. Garvin, who had a similar strip inside the 5. And they just feed DJ Dallas, who lunges for another touchdown. Rozier in the offense. Efficient. Balanced. And Miami announcing itself as not just ACC Coastal Division champions.
Weight room. They have to kick him out of the weight room. Here he comes on a design run. He lowers his shoulder and scores. He just 100-yard game is coming in. Hartman's looking at him. Hartman's looking at the end zone and gets there. Howe. Quarterback draw again. Howe again into the end zone. Running a play on 1st and 10. Sam Hartman, corner of the end zone. Catch is made. Ty Chandler, touchdown, North Carolina. Trophy candidate at Michigan State. Pressure off the corner. Hartman to the end zone. A one-hit and catch by 8.
And the first down.
Hartman throwing deep. Barnes open and has a touchdown. Hit goal range. Wake Forest leading by 4. They run a quarterback draw. Effectively so. It is indicative of a well-coached team. They don't turn it over. They don't commit penalties. They have a man wide open. They have beautiful play design. Perry stumbled a bit. Will they catch him? He died. Howell, 6 more than Williams. Already the all-time passing yardage leader. Trying to throw a touchdown pass, and he does.
Here that we're dealing with.
4 down territory, you would think. That's a moot point as Chandler's. Chandler with blockers. Ty Chandler, another touchdown. Penalty takes him back to the 50. Chandler breaking tackles. What a game for Ty Chandler. Into the end zone for the 4th. Hartman faked it to Ellison. Hartman throws, and it's caught for a touchdown.
DJ, tons of time into the end zone, caught, and Thomas in motion. This time, caught.
Defense needs him.
On 3rd and 10. And Leary's going to be sacked at about the 19. Has time, and now going to be brought down inside the North Carolina State drive. Off the play fake. Touchdown! Gonna hand it off. Touchdown, Shipley! And the
definitely contact there.
3rd and goal, Leary rolling out. Hits his man. Touchdown, Thomas! 2nd and 7, Leary has tons of time into the end zone. Caught! Miraculously, Carter! DJ into the end zone, incomplete for Ross, and the streak is over. They answer the opportunity. And
fumbled snap. It's loose on the ground. Is the chain going to come out? Miami's got it. Michael Pinckney's hit. Ninth play of the drive, and Rozier will throw. This time he's going to the other sideline. Reaching for the pylon is Richards. Undefeated season so far at his alma mater. Pickett, wide open. Popping up in the air, losing the football. Chris Clark into the secondary, and Miami's got it again. Shovel pass. Olesen at the goal line. Is he in? That's a play action on third down. Sheriff's under pressure. Down he goes. Avante Maddox on the blitz. Bypassing a field goal, and it's a bootleg for Pickett. The true freshman heading to the end zone. At the pylon. Touchdown. Rozier. He's got Berrios wide open to the end zone. Touchdown. 52 or 53 yards. Rozier. The ball stripped out. It's loose. Who's got it? That looks like Dwayne Hendricks for Pitt.
Causing the fumble. And the ball looks out before his arm is going forward. I don't think there's any doubt about it. The senior.
Miami goes down.
Gary Moten was the linebacker who was there. He fumbled the ball, and it's been recovered by some. Back in there now, and that's Thomas in motion across, and that's Marino with the wall. Going long, letting it out, and did he hang on? McElhinney, and he's going to Craig James, and he's got it. Craig James at the 34-yard line. McElhinney. Over the middle, James dropped the ball, picked up by Pittsburgh, and they've got it. Marino wanted to shovel it to McCall, and Marino just bounced it off him. Marino moves up, moves out, and is nailed. The 9-yard line. McElhinney to the 5. McElhinney touchdown! Touchdown for SMU. Marino. And in the end zone, it has been intercepted for a touchback by Wes Hopkins. And that's it. He does. Pitt can't stop the clock. They're out of timeouts. And the clock is running with 10 seconds. They need not run any other play. This game, for all intents and purposes, is over. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
Career third down for Oregon. Brown throws it. He threw it right to the defense. He must not have seen Gabe Reed. He's going to throw here, and he throws toward the corner. It is, I think, caught. Yes, touchdown Stanford. Grayson Tremaine. Brown, that snap was not a great one, but Brown did a great job catching it, and then he's able to lock it in. Quarterback, and he will delay and run straight ahead. Touchdown. That's when he comes in. Brown will keep it. Brown is not going to get there. Anthony Brown was just stopped. Brown gives it for Dell. Touchdown, Oregon. Against Stanford's best defender there, they might have changed this game. Brown picking his way forward. Anthony Brown, touchdown. All right, Stanford goes to the other side. This one is caught for a touchdown. Elijah Higgins on the final play. Stanford is a point away from tying it up. Play clock down. They get the ball snapped. McKee throws a slant. Humphreys cuts it inside. Humphreys, touchdown. Here we go. Game on the line. 4th down. Brown now on the move. Anthony Brown is going to throw. It is out of violation. They had 95 yards ahead to go, and they tied it up with a touchdown. They
inside the 5 with Ward under center. It's Fletcher with a flag down, and Fletcher pushes up the middle for a touchdown. We will check the marker. Screen. Ward looking that way. It's Restrepo turning toward the pylon, and they mark him out of bounds. Just short. Restrepo. Fletcher motions. Ward to throw. Ward, end zone touchdown, Arroyo. Miami goal. Pena's the motion man. It's a give to Allen, and Allen goes spinning. Wow! Kyle McCord wants Meeks. End zone, got it! Touchdown! From the 25. McCord, Pena again. Pena makes the catch! Cam Ward to Fletcher up the middle. Touchdown! Miami's back in. Saquon Barkley. McCord, slant, Meeks. Touchdown! Syracuse. Heard Restrepo's name in a while. That's where they're going. On a screen, Xavier Restrepo fumbled the football. Devin Bryant's off to the races. Ward to beat. Scoop and score. Miami. Martinez straight up the middle. Damian Martinez is in for a touchdown. Allen, touchdown! At Syracuse. A stunner at Syracuse. The Orange come from 21 to
94 yards a year ago against North Carolina.
They're going to run it with Hollins. Makes the move at the 5. And Hollins at quarterback and moving the ball for the Tar Heels. Throws it down near the goal line to Walker. And Walker holds it in.
And catch.
Virginia trying to get it to the house. Second ever. Mike Hollins. Hampton who ran for 197 yards against Miami. Down the sideline. Open man. Relationship continued here in Chapel Hill. Musket to the end zone and intercepted in the end.
Right back over the ball, May in the heels.
May has it to the end zone for Drake. Go up the middle into the end zone and a touchdown. In seconds, third quarter, 7 of 8 on the season. Bettridge to tie us up, and he's done it. Musket out of the pocket, being chased. Got rid of it, Washington to the 5. Washington still going to the end zone and in for the Cavaliers. May just barely got it away, and the ball is caught. Intercepted James Jackson for Virginia at the 42. 10 win on the road, first top 10 win against an opponent since 2005. And the Cavaliers have...
Touchdown, Burmeister. Burmeister. Touchdown, the Governor, James Mitchell. He's dropped again. What do you think Mac Brown is saying? There is Downs again. He's got wonderful speed. Josh Downs inside the 10, touchdown. Howell rolling out, wants to throw it back. Didn't have the time to. Howell whips it, and it's tipped, and it's juggled, and it's Connor. Jamari Connor, did he put it away? Virginia Tech has a major upset in Oregon.